live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Deni Avdija.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Donovan Clingan out there with Avdija. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. P.J. Washington is out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. As we enter tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP against Avdija. Inside. Embiid, no good. And Portland with the ball. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. MP passes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now, here's Lillard, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Maxey against Lillard. From 10 feet out, MP grabs the miss.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And so here's Portland. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Avdija. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. The try by MP. And he makes that one. MP's got 5.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Sharp. His last outing with 20 points. to Klingon. Shoots over Embiid. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The shot's good. Embiid's got his third basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The 76ers, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Now, here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. Fades away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Embiid kicks to MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And here's Sharp. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Lillard, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
It's stolen. To the wing right side. Hamarov. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Kendall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Sharp. Avdia. For 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-5 run. And the dunk by Embiid.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Sharp. No scoring in this one. Cans it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
MP with it. Defended by Avdia. Washington passes to MP. Now here's Embiid. Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And we have a special report coming to us from Shams Charania on the Magic. Shams, what's the latest out of Orlando?
Thanks, Kevin. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Three-pointer, Lillard. Pass to Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. And it's Sharp missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the middle. Embiid, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Down by 12. Pass to Klingon. And he banks in the layup.
Klingon knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
There's Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Avdia still yet to score. Here's Klingon. Pass to Avdia. No good on the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Sharp. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Sharp's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Kamare. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lillard outside. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
MP kicks to Washington. MP against Abdia. Maxey passes to MP. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Klingon. Here's Sharp, and Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Huff's jacked in. Harris comes in for P.J. Washington. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Here's Henderson. After the Sixers pick up 2.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hardaway passes to MP. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Holiday. Pass to Henderson. Grant on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The 76ers leading by 8. MP kicks to Hardaway. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Misses from close range. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Gay's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grant with the ball. 9 points last game out. Goes up at the stripe. That one misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Then there's Grant, and it's Yang in at the center filling out the middle. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 65 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie, but thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
No good from Grant.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shake and the rejection by MP. All going up court, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Sharp, 6 points for him. Gay misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Trailblazers trail by 17. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Hardaway. And a switch here also for Portland. Beal's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Grant dishes to Henderson. Pass to Gay. 5 on the clock. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Henderson right side. And Grant now top of the key. And the rejection by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 6, Beal, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard finds Beal. Inside, here's Kolomak. Lee pass was put in just the right spot.
Typically a score-first guy, you like to see Beal creating for others.
Pass to McCain. Now, here's MP. He's covered by Grant. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Beal for the 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Grant against MP. There's the triple. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Grant. Beal's got 8 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. It's stolen by McCain. Here's Kendall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 27 points for MP.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Harris. Grant gets a wide open look. Rebound by the 76ers.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And that one is good. Achua's got his first points in this one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Beal, the pass to Sharp. And it's Grant in the corner. And the rejection by MP. Shot clock at 2. Lillard misses. The 76ers leading by 21. And that one's good. Maxey.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
And so here is Philadelphia after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Gotta know where Grant is at all times. He loves wiggling free from that corner.
To the inside. MP, good. And that's 31 points for MP.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. Here's Achua. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now, here's MP. Screen by MP. McCain's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in, and it's P.J. Washington in for Tobias Harris. And so here's Portland. Back to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Now, here's MP. He's got 31. MP with a screen on Lillard. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Outside, Avdia. Over MP. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
MP deciding where to go with it. MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. He can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's MP. 33 points for him. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by MP. And 12 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jay, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
Count it, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pass to Bona. MP kicks to Washington. Avdia against MP. Shot clock at 6. Washington with the screen on Lillard. Maxey, no good. Trailblazers trail by 20. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you, Kevin.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Over in the corner, Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Kamara. Clingan the screen for Avdia. Here's Kamara.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
And the 76ers making a change here. Puffs jacked in. Pass to Avdia. Just 2 to shoot. Lillard, and that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Maxey trying to free himself up. Good, nice job down low.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And Lillard kicks to Anderson. From downtown, drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Pass to MP. Maxey on the wing. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly.
Welcome. Well, he's playing with conviction. If you want to get the most out of your talents, that's what you have to do.
Yep, you got to believe in yourself, your game, and MP is looking mighty confident right now.
Moving on to our next topic. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Be out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Now, here's Lillard. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
MP dishes to Embiid, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Here's Kamare. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Maxey, no good. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Back to Kamara. Now Sharp. Here's Klingon. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Avdia with it. Now defended by MP. Here's Sharp. It's blocked. And to Avdia. Cranes the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
MP against Avdia. Pass to Edgecombe. MP dishes to Embiid. Screen by MP. And here's Maxey outside. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And that one drops. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And stolen by Lillard. To the middle. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. Avdia can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 20 points for Joel Embiid. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Embiid with the bucket.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Here's Kamare. Back to Lillard. The 3. Pass to Kamare. Here's the 3. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Klingon with the block. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded closely. Klingon the screen for Lillard. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edgecombe. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Pass to Edgecombe. MP with a screen on Sharp. There's the drive. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Lillard looking around. A nice shot by Klingon. He's got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. And another one.
And he's had it locked on automatic. The points now flowing.
And in fact, Greg, he's tied for third most career 40-point game. This game is one certainly for the record books.
And to stand alongside the legendary Kobe Bryant, a spectacular feat. One I'm sure he'll cherish for a long time.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for P.J. Washington. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. And then for the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Klingon. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Tamani Kamara.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And it's Lillard again missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
MP finds McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. And MP throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
No good from Grant.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
MP, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Back to Lillard, pass to Grant, and they get it. And the rejection by MP. And Philadelphia making a change here. Huff's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Bradley Beal's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. Outside, Beal, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Hardaway passes to MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside, Beal. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. Here's Kendall, and he lays it straight in. MP's got 54 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Beal on the wing. Grant outside. Looking to get back on track here. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 7 points for Jeremy Grant. Pass to MP. Back to McCain. Inside. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 1:30 left in the third. And Beal kicks to Lillard. It's stolen by McCain. MP finds McCain. Back to MP. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Pass to Grant from the arc, and the rejection by MP. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Henderson. Here's Beal. No good, shot missing. Good defense by MP. Down low, intercepted. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Fires top of the key, and it's MP with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Philadelphia, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to...
The 76ers with some changes. Off's jacked in, and MP subbed in for Achua. MP finds Hardaway. Back to MP. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
On the floor for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Clingan. Lillard from outside. They grab their own miss. Back to Clingan. And here's Avdia.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Portland, Kenny Avdia. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
We'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please
I don't know.
safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
Is that it?
I mean, we can, but will we?
that's on us. You know, what this win means depends entirely on what we do next game. Proof's in the pudding, so we'll see what happens, Dominic.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, MP.
Dominic Hemmel, always a good interview.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you.